Wolftick Nation, thank you guys for tuning in to once again another Wolftick Videos episode. You guys hear snoring in the background? That's Grandma. She fell asleep on the couch. We are fixing to do a little bit of everybody's favorite segment, a little bit of mail time, guys. Absolutely. There's some old mail here. Christmas time mail, New Year's mail.
Oh, speaking of Christmas time.
What you got over there?
Got the new
there you go. About damn time you wear that thing.
About time I wear it. I just got it. It's
just got him the new Giants hat. Hey! New Giants hat.
Oh,
DeVito.
yeah.
Hey! New Giants hat. All right, so Wolfman sporting
Tommy
a new
Cutlets.
hat. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited about doing a little bit of mail time. We're hoping to do a little bit of podcast on this episode. I want to talk about kind of some of the stuff in the year. I picked probably 6 different topics as far as what we could talk about because I think it'll be interesting. And it's mainly products that we've tried. Some good stuff, some decent stuff, some bad stuff. So I think that'd be interesting to do that.
End of the year type
End of the year type deal. I know LeBron was talking about some things from this year. So I picked some LeBron photo.
Not.com.
He was talking about doing a little bit of things this year. So I picked some stuff. I made sure I got some footage and some thumbnails. I want to do a podcast, us going back and forth on that. I definitely want to show a little bit of love because this might be the end of the year episode to all of the coffee supporters out there. Everybody that's showing a little bit of love to our channel. I want to get caught up, show y'all a little bit of love, give some thank yous because without you guys, a lot of this mail would be
We'll just say they're sponsoring this episode.
Yeah, you guys are sponsoring this episode of the podcast. So I appreciate you guys. We're going to show you guys a little bit of love. Do you have the list? Why don't we give somebody a shout out and then we'll get started?
There's a lot of lists here.
Whole lot of lists.
A whole
lot of snoring too. You guys hear snoring? It's Grandma. All right, first up with 54.
That's what's combined. It's off a few times. We haven't done one since the end of
54 cups of coffee.
July.
It's our boy, a LeBron photo.
Not.com as we
Dude,
just
LeBron,
mentioned.
I know a lot of those copies were for my injury. He says, man, help you get back on your feet. Appreciate that so much, man. Definitely have some hospital bills.
We will be mentioning some more throughout the episodes.
Yeah, definitely we will, guys. We got another Patron coming up. Anyway, LeBron photo, thank you so much, man. Really, really appreciate that.
Let's get to some of this mail.
And, no, we got to do the podcast, and we'll get to the mail.
Oh,
yeah.
we'll
Guys,
get the mail
hey,
into the
please
podcast.
hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's the end of the year, man. We're fixing to start a whole new year. We're going to come back really strong this summer, get some writing in for sure. So please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on. And please enjoy this episode. We're going to get to the podcast. We'll do a little bit of mail time, some coffee shout outs. It's going to be a good time talking about products throughout the year.
Get off my hand!
Tomatoes! All right, guys. Well, here we go with the little bit of podcast time, and I want to definitely talk about. I've got 7 products I want to bring up. Okay, some of them are budget, some are not so budget. 7 products I want to talk about that we've tried over the year, and I want to get Wolfman's opinion because a lot of the time you guys get to hear all of my real-time review. We get to hear both of our initial impressions, but on the real-time review stuff, I was thinking like people only get to hear just a slab of yours. You know what I'm saying? And that's usually at the end of the episode, at least for the...
Well, usually my experience with it is either through you or my own little stuff that doesn't make the cut.
Yeah.
But,
a lot of stuff of yours I just cut out.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm used to it.
Yeah. All right, guys. So, we're going to be doing the mail time. We're going to be a little bit of coffee shout-outs. So right after this first product, I want to give a shout-out. But let's mention this product first. All right. Now, this product was Crawler Innovations Deuce's Wild MTB foams for their, all they had at that time, or I think still, is the 29er version. Yeah. We had those put on the stock wheel set of the Ascension, the sauce. Mm-hmm. Okay. Apparently, it's supposed to help you get over roots and rocks easier without, a lower possibility of a pinch flat. You're supposed to be able to run it tubeless. It doesn't soak in any type of sealant, anything like that. What were your thoughts on that product?
Well, my thoughts are if price isn't an issue, then I think the product is fine. I don't see my big problem with that product versus some of the other products that are out there are similar. I think it might even be superior in some ways. I don't know if it's superior enough to charge like 3 or 4 times the price.
Oh, I think you're like $400.
I don't remember the exact price, but I know it was more expensive. I think it was like $150 a piece.
Super expensive
or something. It was $100. It was whatever it was. I think it's cool that it's designed and made in the U.S.
Yes,
but I think there's a lot of things about that's cool. I just think that it was not. Was that this year?
That was this year.
It just feels like to me it's not. It's there's other products that are going to give you, say, 95% of the result at about a third of the money or so or less, and I think that's just a hard sell.
I think I agree with you.
I think if he got his price point closer, I think he can justify a premium, but not something that much different. And I think for his sake, he should really look at getting manufacturing costs down and then competing at like maybe a 20% markup from what the others are at, maybe saying it's superior.
Yeah.
And then that's my opinion.
I think the biggest claim to fame on there is it's a solid piece of foam, and it's one piece of foam. There's no seams in it. You don't have to zip tie anything weird, stuff like that.
Okay, but I don't know how much difference that makes in the long run.
In the long run, I don't know. All I know is from a riding perspective, it was awesome. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Performance-wise, are great.
Yeah, and we rode the Lizard Trail on that. Not one flat. I did not like because I got a rear. My tire was a little bit low in the rear because I wanted to air down a little bit. And, he let me know, the owner, let me know that there were supposed to be specific valves that you're supposed to use with those. So I was using the wrong valves. But, I mean, we were using the entire wrong wheel set as well. We're using a stock wheel set.
We were trying to use something a little bit more what our audience would try.
Yeah, and I think it was a fun episode. Crawler Innovations, Deuce,
we still
Wild,
have a pair
foams.
of his other versions that we need to try at some point. Yeah, we might mess around with those at some point.
Might mess around with those, but that was something that just kind of caught my eye and talking about. It was kind of a product that not a lot of people have seen yet. He's trying to get his name out there. But Crawler Innovations, Deuces Wild, MTV Films, fun episode. I like it, but I'm with you. Let's bring that price down a little bit, and then we can start talking. Because
and we're not in that business, so there might be a good reason he can't. But from the consumer standpoint, or from the viewer standpoint, or the reviewer standpoint, nice product, but the price is a little high.
Little high. All right, next product, price is not so high given what it is. $150. It is the BUCKLOS Triple Tree TICE.
Real quick, what category is this one? What category is that last one?
We're not doing categories.
I thought
this is a year in review.
I thought it was like WTF categories or something.
Nope.
Okay.
This next one is the, like I said, the Triple Tree BUCKLOS TICE Fat Fork, $150.
I'm glad you're bringing it up because there's something I want to clarify on that.
Yeah, I knew we were going to have a discussion about this.
I'm going to clarify something on that. Somebody flat out in the comments said that you basically were doing it wrong.
I was bashing on it before I even put it on the bike.
And they were kind of right because you were kind of, look, what people don't know about you is well, I think most people do by now know about you, is you're a little moody.
Nice hat.
Thank you. I got this as a gift.
Yeah, nice, I'm moody right now.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a bit of a moody person. And then some sometimes, and people don't know that. And you happen to not be in a great mood that day. And it was like, and I'm like, oh, this is a bad day to review something if you're in that bad of a mood because you get into that funk and there is no changing it. So I think that fork, while I think we can agree that fork was not great.
It was trash.
Well, see, that's just it. I don't think.
And BUCKLOS sent us that fork. We didn't pay for that fork.
No, we did not.
Now, before we say anything else about that fork, I want to give a big old coffee shout out to our big sister, Brandy H. 40 cups of coffee, Brandy.
Thank you. That's great. That's very appreciated. I think some of that was helped to go towards some of your medical costs and stuff too.
Hey, she took so much care of me.
Please don't interrupt me when I'm talking about a product.
Big sister Brenda, thank you so much. You took so much care of me when we were over there. I mean, she just about did everything for me. Bought me a sling. I mean, she hooked me up and just took care of me. I appreciate that so much. 40 cups of coffee, we appreciate that too. Miss you.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Well, you messed up my mojo now.
Well, you were saying that when I'm in a bad mood,
when you're people that know when you're moody. Most people don't know that. I think there's only a
most
handful
people don't
that
know
do.
that.
The ones that do know. Like
yeah,
you can
absolutely.
suck the energy right out of a room.
Well,
and when it's that bad. Anyway, so when you're reviewing that fork, I think you were like, I don't know, you hadn't eaten, you were hangry, something was off.
Yeah, well.
And you just, I really do think I have to agree with the commenter. I wish I could go back and look at the comment, and I didn't know it was going to come up. I really do agree. I think I even told him I kind of agreed. Like you kind of, to me, yes, you don't like the fork. Yes, the fork's not the greatest.
No.
But we're not that channel that treats it like the way you did.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say whoever that commenter was and everybody else listening, when you start out the day by riding a bike and you hit a little bitty feature on it and the compression ring gets sucked into the stanchion until it lowers, that's not a good way to start off a fork review.
No, that was not a good way.
Not a good way to start off a fork review.
I agree.
So I'm just going to leave it there. All right, $150 fork. Interesting ride. That was
that's
the BUCKLOS TICE.
$150 though. That's $150 for that fork. That's
I mean, we paid $120 for the ZTZ. Love that fork.
The original one. We paid less than that, I think, for it.
I think it was like $119. But anyway, that was the BUCKLOS TICE fork sent to us from BUCKLOS.
You loved it then. I don't know if you would have loved it now.
Yeah, and I remember that when they sent that, they're like, hey, possible fork for the Wolfman, you know. Didn't happen.
Well, and that tells you where I stand because it did not happen.
Zane on his bike commenter.
But I don't like that style of fork.
All right, let's talk about the next product. Next product that we tried out, and this one I will be honest, I forgot about.
Now, there's a lot of BUCKLOS that we've liked, by the way.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know if there's one thing from BUCKLOS that we haven't liked. I mean, it sends a lot of stuff.
That was the closest
thing. And we bought a whole bunch of
BUCKLOS
stuff.
Yeah.
All right, next product. I thought I forgot about this one. This is the $400 YOSE Power e-bike conversion kit. Do you remember that?
Yes. I thought there's some things about that I kind of like.
Oh, dude, I thought that thing was awesome. I was rewatching the video earlier, and I was like, holy crap, why don't I ride that more? And it's like, oh, I'm hurt, you know?
Yeah, well, I know why you don't ride it right now, but I didn't know why you weren't riding it before that, except for the fact that you don't need to be on the e-bike.
Yeah, I mean, look, that thing was $400, e-bike conversion, our first e-bike conversion. The big negative that I have with that, you guys need to make sure you go back and watch the episode. The big negative I have with it is it did not fit into any of our frames. And we tried it first. We wanted to do the R-door because we're like, dude, we got 3 of these bikes. It'd be really awesome. Do you remember that to get this on the jumping bike, one that we can take up and ride?
We wanted it on something we're going to secure it really good and have it on something you get a little more aggressive.
Yeah, get super aggressive. And I was excited about it because we have a bunch of e-bikes that are cruisers, but we don't have an e-bike for that. So we wanted to make one.
That's what it was going to be.
And it didn't happen because the size of the battery, like the angles and everything, were so weird. Now, it did come with a lot of hardware. The instructions were pretty easy from what I remember. But it's such a good kit on what it's on.
It had a weird situation with the sensor. But I think that might have been an installer. Remember, the directions were horrid.
Directions were terrible.
I think you may have had something backwards or wrong or something. You had done something where you may have done it wrong on the sensor. So we ended up switching the sensor and doing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But we could go back and fix it and all that. It didn't really hinder the performance. It just, you know, but it just ended up not being what we wanted because it went on a frame that was much too big.
Yeah, and I mean, if somebody out there was really interested in getting a conversion kit, you know, for $400, I think it was like $379.
Is that what it is? Is it $400?
Yeah, $400. I think it was $379. But for under $400, man, that was a whole kit. You mean a wheel and all that stuff. You got a throttle. It was really neat. I remember the downside I had with that kit is I wish it had come with a lighting kit, like for a bike, a rear tail light. It didn't have any of that stuff. And I remember mentioning on the video.
You could get a light kit for cheap from Walmart.
Yeah, that's what we did.
But, you know, I think with that one, that was cool. I do like that for the money, I guess, for $400. People were saying, well, it wasn't worth it because this whole bike's now for whatever price. But I don't think the bikes that are for that price are that powerful because that thing was pretty powerful.
Oh, that sucker was powerful.
Like I think you got up to like 30-something miles an hour.
Oh, and it's super smooth. Like it really impressed me. I was really impressed. We have a lot of e-bikes.
It was better than what I thought it was going to be. It is no way refined.
Yeah, no, it's not refined. But look how much we're talking about that.
Yeah.
That's, you know, next coffee sport I want to shout out is the merch man himself. Now, apparently, I don't know how this happened, but some new merch has come out.
Yeah.
And I told
Berserker's stuff was supposed to be the next stuff that was released.
I don't know how this stuff got ahead of his stuff. Berserker, we got some stuff coming out headed Wolftick Nation's way, some Berserker merch, kind of like Sloth merch. But anyway, some new stuff has come out, and
but it's Berserker inspired merch.
Berserker inspired. Yeah. Our boy William Page, right, the merch man himself, 30 cups of coffee, and he texted me and was like, "Hey, brother, I'm gonna be buying that new hoodie." And I was like, "New hoodie?" I was like, "Oh, you're gonna get yourself a new hoodie?" And he's like, "No, man, I'm gonna get that orange one with the fingers on it." You know, they got the W for Wolftick videos. I don't know how this stuff got released. I'm being serious. So I said, "Man,
I saw it and I was like, whoa.
I said, "Hey, order us, or when you get one, let us know how the quality is because we haven't ordered a demo. We didn't know it was out."
We don't release stuff until we get a copy of it to make sure it's decent because the first shirts we did, the first round of them did not come out well.
Yeah. So make sure you guys, if you order it, make sure you reach out Wolftick in the comments. Let us know what the quality is. If the quality is not good, you'll have to take it up with Teespring.
Yeah,
but we will make sure we put a cancellation on all of this stuff. You just let us know if you guys are interested. You guys can also check that out right below the video.
Yeah, make it unavailable.
But William Page, man, thank you so much for the 30 cups of coffee, and thank you so much for being at the one of my favorites, the Wolftick Patreon meetup, man. One of our patrons.
Yes, him and his dad.
Let's go on to the next. His dad's name's William as well.
That's right.
All right, next product that we've got. This one here gets a lot of questions in all the comments. You know what I'm saying? This one here is the E44 piston hydraulic brakes.
If this is supposed to be some of the best and worst of 2023, I kind of need to know going into, is this a best, a worst?
Okay, well, let's do this. And I'm just going to throw this out there.
Is this just highlights?
I mean, this is some highlight stuff, but I mean, it's really getting down in depth. The crawler innovations, I think that's a worst. It's not a best. It's a worst. Nobody can justify paying that much.
Well, okay, worst, but not a worst product. Just the price point.
Price point worst. Yeah,
I'd say it's me. It's not a worst. It's a WTF.
All right, next one is going to be.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of like what the hell? Why is that one?
Yeah.
Why? How come he can't get the price at least somewhat closer to?
And he's going to tell you because it's one piece of foam. Yeah. Hey, let's do this. Let's go through all that. Let's go through all that after we get done with the episode, or when we get done talking about it.
Go through all what?
We'll break them down. We'll break them down. We can do it now. BUCKLOS TICE fat fork.
That was a fail.
It was a fail. Multiple fails.
But it was a fail on the fork and a fail on you.
Okay, I'll take that. Yeah. $150. As long as you say that fork was a fail, I agree.
Well, the fork was not great, but you didn't look at it in a very objective. You really decided what you felt about that fork because of your mood.
It started out.
That's what I'm saying, and it just went worse. And you were not in the mindset to look at both sides, the positives and negatives. You were just kind of over it.
Yeah. Hey guys, hopefully you're appreciating this episode. You're liking it. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're part of Wolftick Nation. Remember, we got a mail time coming up. This is the end of the year event, man. This is the Hail Mary. So make sure you guys stay tuned. We got that mail time coming up. We got some more coffee supporters, and we got some more topics, just like the YOSE Power. That's an awesome product. I like that a lot.
I think the price point is, some people are arguing the price point on it.
I don't know. You guys let us know what you think in the comments, because I remember when they sent us an email, we had gotten like maybe, we get a lot of emails, but maybe like 6 different conversions. Remember, all of them were like way expensive. And as soon as that one came in for $3, I want to say
$379. To get a front wheel conversion.
I know, but as soon as it came in, I was excited because I was like, dude, this is something that everybody in our community could probably order because it's obtainable. It's $400. You know, it comes with everything. So I think that was definitely a pass on their front. Now let's talk about the next one. This is the E44 piston hydraulic brakes. We put them on the mullet build, the Travail, the Molevale. I'm a big fan of those brakes.
Is that the one we get questions on all the time?
Yeah, they're the purple ones.
Oh, that one's a popular one.
And somebody was asking,
one and the DB8s, I think, that we get.
Well, somebody was wanting to. This comment didn't make any sense. They're asking me about that. They say, "Hey, man, I love your videos. Been watching the reviews and all this stuff, and I wanted to know what would you recommend between the MT420s from Shimano or the E4s? You know, they're both 4 pistons."
And you told them we don't recommend.
I said, "I don't recommend stuff." I said, "But we do have some videos on them that you can watch and get my opinion real time."
You know, it's kind of funny though. Sometimes I wonder. I kind of wonder, we've got individual episodes on both of those.
Yes.
We've got episodes on our favorite stuff. We've got episodes. Now I get it. It's all over the place. And I get that you have to search and look through stuff and all that. But we have a YouTube channel with a lot of episodes on there, and we make the episodes so, I mean, it's hard because we can't, look, we used to answer every comment, and up until 3 or 4 in the morning, answering comments every night wasn't going to work anymore.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we try to answer the few free minutes we get every now and then. But we make these episodes that are supposed to kind of answer what we think about stuff.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think what it is,
not as right or wrong. It's just what we think.
See, and I think people, and we don't do this, so we probably drive into a lot of people nuts. And we know this. People want a conclusion. Hey, should I buy this or not? Because they either have the buyer's remorse. They either have the buyer's remorse, or they have the review remorse of, oh my god, I should have got that, or should I
blame them or something?
So that's the problem. But Homeboy was wondering about those two brakes, which is understandable. Well, but what I'm going to say...
Well, I'm going to say something, too, after you say something.
Okay. I love the color of them. I love the design of them. We did change out the rotors, but the coolingness of the calipers, everything, those brakes were very nice. I really like the levers. The downside is they're not the strongest for 4-piston brakes, but the modulation is there. And a lot of the guys would rather have more modulation over full stopping power because it helps get you there in a safer way. MT420s are on and off.
I don't know if people agree with that or not. I'm going to say this. If you're debating between Shimano brakes and another brake of any brand, I would always lean towards Shimano for me.
Shimano, yeah.
That's just the way I feel.
Well, I mean, that gets a whole nother subject. I understand why. I understand.
There's a lot of reasons why.
Yeah. Anyway,
if I'm going to keep that bike for a long time, I'm going to maintenance them. To me, we have had the best luck maintaining our Shimano brakes.
Yeah.
That's where we had the best luck on bleeding.
Yes.
Keeping them going, pads, all that stuff. Shimano's been the easiest.
Yeah. But I do really enjoy the E4s.
You like a lot of Tektros. You like a lot of things.
I like all of them. But yeah, those brakes are really good brakes. I'd say it's definitely a pass. For the year end.
Don't say pass because that could mean people could be thinking you mean pass it by.
Oh no, that's a success rate. That's a success story.
Okay, you think so?
The 4 pistons.
Overall, you liked them.
Yeah.
Just say you liked them.
Yeah, I liked them. Now, before we get on to the next one, I want to give another big old shout out to our boy Berserker Nick. 20 cups of coffee, Berserker Nick.
Wow,
you got some cigars coming your way. We're shipping them tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to get that wrapped up.
Wolfman, we've been Berserker. Look, I don't want any excuses, but I'm gonna give you some excuses, dude. We have been running around like chickens with our heads
been
cut off,
crazy.
Yeah, end of the year, we have been doing everything. We got ready for tax season. Yeah, dude. Anyway, but the coffee's help. 20 cups of coffee, Berserker Nick. Thank you so much, man. You're part of the channel, big time. Everybody knows that. I was just reading comments, and what was really cool was people were talking like about this Berserker character, about him owning this or sending this, and it's really cool because like everybody just kind of knows Berserker. If it's not off his channel, it's off of our channel, and it's just like another one of us. And it's different. But Berserkers appreciate the support, man.
He's definitely reached legendary status in the whole biking.
He's got
budget biking genre and stuff.
And not only that, but he's got his own BMX builds going on right now.
He's got all kinds of different things. He's got all kinds of stuff working.
Yeah. But Berserker, man, thank you so much just for your continued support. You've been one of our first patrons and one of the first just constant coffee supporters and mail time supporters for a very long time. And so thank you. Thank you for a great couple of years. All right, let's get on to this next product. This one here I kind of want to talk about a little bit too, because this is a company that has sent us stuff in the past. We've bought some products from them, and they seen an issue that was wrong with something of ours, and of theirs that we purchased, and they sent us a whole new set. It's a L-TWOO, their T-Series 9-speed.
Yeah, L2 and us have come a long way, because when we first started looking at their stuff, first thing they'd said is they didn't like when we were.
Can you not say L-TWOO or L2? Can you say it? Yeah, everybody does.
It was hilarious, and it was like they really. And at first, now they don't care. But
now in the emails, guys, they'll say regards LT. Woo!
I don't know about all that, but they will. But they are a little bit more. They've lightened up.
Yeah.
The thing is what they were missing in the beginning is, man, we were marketing. I mean, we weren't even trying to market them, but just because of us having fun with it, people wanted to have some of that just to be able to say it, I think.
Yeah.
And it became a thing. It wasn't like we were trying to sell them or whatever. It was just fun, and. Anyway, it became a big old joke, and people were trying to correct us. And man, a lot of people in the Philippines were real passionate about the L2 brand there. Anyway, with L2, they some of their products I think all their products are really reasonably priced for what you get. But their upper end stuff, we've had a lot better luck with than their lower end. Which there's no confusion. The only one that's been like from the beginning. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring that up. The only one that's been bad from the beginning was A5.
A5, yeah.
That was on the Ozark Trail.
Yeah, that was on the Ozark Trail.
And then, but what's funny about that, we're talking about you and when you're in that mood, you were kind of in that mood when you're reviewing that A7 and the chain broke. And you kind of overly bashed the group set over a chain breaking. Some people were talking about. I got to go back and watch it. That's because the chain
was sent with the Esalen hooked us up with the A7. But the chain came with it, okay? If you're going to send a chain, it better be a bad chain.
But for the money, the A7 back in the day when that came out, that was a steal.
Was it $70?
No, it was like 50.
Yeah,
it was like
but
$50
Esalen hooked us up at
everything.
Esalen really got us on the whole L2 kick, man.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so Esalen, if you're out there watching, man, I just appreciate you too. You're another one of those just old school guys. Esalen, man, if you're watching, I appreciate you, man. You're one of them old school guys that's just been around for a long time.
You know what's funny is he pops up every now and then in the comments. I don't think he's watching anymore, and all of a sudden there he is.
Yeah. But let's talk about this T-Series. We put it on the Ozark Trail Ridge because the A5 was on there. L2 contacted us and apologized, said, hey, we want to make things right. Let's send you one of our new T-Series. They sent us a 9-speed, and we took that thing to Lizard Trail where the original L-TWOO broke, and that thing shined.
Yeah.
It got me all the way back. I remember the big little smile on my face when I was coming back to the truck. Such a good group set. What I like about it is it's kind of taking a page out of Shimano stuff. You know, Shimano stuff to have the Shadow series where the cage and everything kind of sits behind. It sits almost in line with the chainstay, and that's one thing I was really surprised with the T series was just how hidden it was when we installed it. And the little clutch stabilizer, you know, there's not an on or an off. It's always constantly on. But that thing was a little bulky, but not once did it get hit on the trail, and it kept really good tension, and it didn't affect the shifting, even the back pedal. All that stuff was good with the T series. So I will definitely give that a success.
The T9 or whatever. Yeah. See, a lot of people, that's another thing too. A lot of people were saying though that was actually, they think it's intended for the touring, not for MTB.
Yeah, they sent us their entire catalog for the 2024 end of 2020. They sent us a whole brand new catalog, and that was listed under their mountain bike. So I mean, guys, they give us free reign to order anything we wanted, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for them. I have to get back in contact because I know this would be a really cool episode. Waiting, they have a electronic shifting derailleur tool type deal.
They were supposed to send us an electronic one a long time
They're
ago,
supposed to
weren't
send us one. They said we're having
it never
production
came out.
issues.
The prototype. It was a prototype anyway, and I don't like prototypes because it's hard to review a prototype. We've tried to do it before in the past. It doesn't work good.
And it's not good.
The T9 hadn't been out yet. I think when they sent us that one. Then there was the 13 speed that was
supposed to be a 13 speed coming out too.
I don't know if that's supposed to be secret and I'm supposed to not talk about it, but don't say anything.
But anyway, I'll give the T series a success. You know, I was a fan of that thing.
Yeah, it was good. I don't know. Now the other day you did have to tune it a little bit, didn't you?
I did have to tune it the other day. Yeah. But you know, we have a lot of bikes, and sometimes they get jumbled around a little bit. So I'll
Well, that one got jumbled around a little bit.
Yeah, a little success on that. Okay, now before we get to the grand finale on a product that we have done ourselves, which I was pretty proud of, actually getting the job done.
Did we? Did we reclap it?
I did.
Okay.
Next is going to I want to give another coffee shout out. All right, this is another big purchaser here. This is old 20 cups of coffee. It's old Chuck U, baby.
All right,
and
Chuck, not you.
Chuck U, man, one of our patrons. Man, I hope your cab is doing okay.
Yes,
homeboy tore. I would show you guys. I had to blur it on the episode.
Yeah, no.
Man, he came to Wolftick meetup. He was all about commit. I was standing at the bottom of the mountain, and he's just commit. He committed.
He
all the way to the
did.
ground. And the chain,
and about needed to be committed.
Oh, and his not his chain, not his basher guard, his
chain ring.
Yeah, chain ring went right into homeboy's calf. I'm talking deep, son, deep.
Yeah, what's weird is he had it
deep.
He was so prepared and back. Then he lands it.
Yeah,
and I think he was just overly committed to not going over that he lost it.
Yeah, he lost it.
But he was already past it, and watching it back, he's like, oh, you know.
I know, man, he had it. And but anyway, I hope your calf's healing up. I mean, I appreciate 20 cups of coffee. And word has it, guys, send us a couple of pieces of mail here in the mail time coming up. So make sure you guys stay tuned.
I'm looking forward to. I know what the big one is.
I want to say it, but it's awesome.
Can't wait.
But thank you so much, Chuck U. Now let's get on to this product. All right, this product here, it was something that I never knew that we were going to get into. I didn't want to because I was kind of afraid of it. I'd rather just purchase it. This here is the air spring. This is the air spring that we got for the MARZOCCHI Bomber Z2.
Oh, okay.
Big brother Kevin H hooked us up, sent us the air spring, and said, "Hey, you were kept on talking about you wanted more travel out of the MARZOCCHI."
You're saying it all kinds of different ways already.
MARZOCCHI. He said, you want more travel out of it, so I'm going to hook you up. And he hooked us up with everything. You know, the air spring, even the dust wiper kit we got.
You've said it 4 ways already.
It transformed that fork from 100 millimeters of travel, which was plenty enough for that fork, to 130, and it was just as butter when we got done. I can't believe we got that job done, you know?
Yeah.
And the dust shield, all that stuff didn't blow off.
We didn't officially tested it though.
Well, we never rescored it because we didn't think it would be fair to do that because we rescored it as 100 as what the fork was. Then you open up a whole other box of worms when you start. Hey, we're gonna do this or
everything's
do
adjustable. All these ones are adjustable. Yeah, that's true.
So we wanted to stay away from that, but that was just such a cool episode, and managed to appreciate him hooking us up with that stuff because if it hadn't been for him and other people in the Wolftick Nation for letting us know information on what to do or how to do it, or hey, watch this video, they'll help you out. We would never have gotten our hands dirty with that because we just never wanted to get into products like that. But being able to do that one hands-on and me and you being on the same page, like, hey, we're going to get this done. We just have to be very careful. It took a while, but not only did we get the job done, we were able to take the thing out to the trails and ride it and it be successful and not leak air, you know?
Yeah. No, I mean, I knew we'd be able to do it. I just, my thing is, I didn't.
She's snoring
Is that what
hardcore.
that is? I don't think it's in Pick It Up anyway. I just didn't want to, it's kind of opened up a can of worms on every front, meaning now people are going to say, well, you did it with that fork, you should do it with this fork. And I don't want to get in. I mean, we might do it with some other forks. We might not. Yeah. But the thing is I didn't want to get into that. And I also didn't want to, I wanted the fork to be judged to stand alone for what it was. And on top of that, I was worried about the dangers of things because you have to be watched a little bit when you get in there messing with forks.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever watched the episode. I know all the patrons have. I don't know if you guys ever watched the episode where I took the lowers off of a fork, and I look. I'm dead serious when I say this. I don't even like watching the footage back.
I don't
because that air spring shot out so hard.
It went into the wall.
It could have went through my eye and hit my brain. I could have been dead. Like, seriously, it's scary.
So as a parent, you've almost, I mean, like, I don't like when you go up there and you mess around with the cooktop because you almost burn the cabin
Patrons
down.
know about that too.
I don't like when you go in there and mess with an air fork. Like, there's certain things I don't like when you do, and it scares me and it worries me, and that's another reason I didn't want to get into that.
Yeah.
But anyway,
the Marzocchi Bomber Z2 dust wiper install kit with the air spring going from 100 to 130. That was a lot of fun.
We were pushed out of our comfort zone, but it was fun.
That's the thing, getting pushed out of your comfort zone, and it was exciting because it's like every 5 seconds I kept waiting for that thing to blow off, you know. And I was like, it's working. So very cool. That was definitely successful.
Yeah,
that was a good year of just a good mixture of products that we tested. And
was that it?
Yeah, that's it. What I want to do, and I know people are already going to be asking for this, in 2024.
Well, I might have some to add.
Well, no, because we got a bunch of stuff to come up.
I know, but
just save it.
Yeah.
What I want to do next year is I want to do
it can't be end of 23 again.
What I want to do next year is the best of 2023 bikes because we've tested about 6 or 7 brand new bikes this year.
Okay, you want just bikes, not parts?
Just bikes. I started writing them down because remember we got like Able Core, we got the Royce Union, we got the Polygon.
That'd be fun to save that for a whole different.
That would be fun because those are all brand new.
We got to get that done before the end of the year. Then
no, it'll be next year. It'll be a best of 2023. You know, yeah. Man, I want to give another shout out. 5 cups of coffee. This is the last on our list that we're going to be thanking vocally is going to be Christy and Joe. Those two just got some GTA Aggressor Pros. Man, they've been watching our channels. Hopefully you guys are upgrading. They said they've been riding here for the past few months. Christy and Joe, 5 cups of coffee. Thank you two so much, husband and wife team. Hopefully you guys are still together.
What does that mean?
Like, it'd be a little weird if I was like, hey, great, you married couple, and they're not together anymore.
It hasn't been that long ago.
No.
There is one on there with 4 cups that we don't normally.
Reggie Jackson.
But he happens to be a patron. So since he's did 4 cups, but he's also a patron, let's go ahead and shout him out.
4 cups, Reginald Reggie Jackson. You the man. He's got a podcast.
There's something on there. There's a note about it. It's like,
man. Reginald Jackson. It was something Basic Black Podcast.
Basic Black Podcast. I don't know what that's about.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go search it up.
Sounds basic.
It sounds very basic. Reginald Jackson, 4 cups of coffee. Thank you so much for being a patron, man. All you other supporters out there for the coffees, thank you guys so much. I'm ready to get into some mail time. Heck of an episode.
Well, there's a couple others you can scroll them for like a single coffee type or whatever.
Yeah, I'll show them as well.
1 or 2.
Man, such a good season. Again, let's go over and finish out this episode with some mail time. Guys, appreciate the entire year you guys being around. Next year we're gonna come at it hard, getting over this injury.
Yeah.
And man, we will see you in the new year.
Not going to get re-injured, hopefully.
No, we'll see you guys in the new year.
All right. Yeah.
All right, guys. So that was one hell of a podcast. Again, hit that like button. It's time for everybody's favorite segment. Grandma, what is it?
Mail time.
Mail time. She woke up for that. She's still asleep. Let's do this, guys. What's the first piece of mail we got over here?
Well, I mean, you're looking at it. Might as well grab it.
Let's do this.
I don't know who it's from.
You like that knife right there?
It's like Christmas part 2.
All right, this right here is from Daniel Macaulay. Oh, we got some notage, but there's some stickers in there too.
Ooh.
All right, Daniel Macaulay. Doug's kind. I don't know. Wolfman the Tick. Found this headset. I'm a professional. I purchased for my GT Aggressor Pro 2 years ago. I don't have the bike anymore, so I figured you could use it. Love what you do. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Longtime fan, Daniel M. Doug's Kind. Dude, look, that's what this episode's all about.
I mean, that's his name on the... Okay, that's his name on...
Doug's Kind.
Yeah,
that is
probably
cool.
his username.
Look at that, man. Got some stickers there. Oh, I'm putting one of these. Dude, I'm putting one of these on my water container. Look at that.
The water container of fame.
The famous water container. Dude, well, thank you for the stickers, Daniel. Those are cool, man. Desert Nomads MTV Club, established in 2021. Oh, should be a 34 to 34 cane. Ooh, it's a Cane Creek. I'm going to sell this on eBay.
Fancy.
Damn.
No, we're not
All right.
selling it on
Dude,
eBay.
external cup, EC34.
I'll put the note back in the envelope for now.
Daniel, appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much.
I actually got an envelope for a minute.
All right, next piece of mail here. Just says Wolftick Videos. Little Amazon action. Let's see.
Amazon.
If there's some. Okay, there's some notage. There's some notage. Let's see what we got. See what we got. Grandma's awake. A gift for you.
We're opening stuff. She's awake for that.
Haven't seen you try TP YouTube since Berserker Nick sent Tubalitos, so thought you could give these a go. Merry Christmas, guys. From Chuck Know You.
Yeah.
Oh, Chuck Know You, baby. One of our patrons that we got here. Okay, Cyclami MTB Bicycle Inner Tube TPU, and they're 27.5.
Cyclame?
65 grams, super light. Thank you so much.
No,
I wonder if the
Chuck
green
Not
screen's oh yeah, Chuck Not You. I wonder if the green screen's messing with this.
Oh, yeah, it probably is your
Might be.
background there.
Hey,
Yeah.
Chuck You, know you. Appreciate it, man. One of our
The
patrons.
Kennedys already turned us off because you can't say that.
Hey, Merry Christmas. Man, I'm so excited. We just got done with Christmas, and it's like a whole new Christmas, guys.
Well, yeah, this is like the day or two after.
Oh, I know what this is. Cool.
Oh, you know what it is?
All right, so this right here is FLEXTAIL Tiny Bike Pump. This is a rechargeable bike pump from FLEXTAIL company.
So we have two small
We
bike
have two different ones. We're going to have to do a versus,
Oh,
guys.
I have to.
Yeah, pretty cool company. They sent us this. This is, you guys can check out the links in the description below. We'll put a link to their website. I told them we would do that. Again, they're not paying us or anything for this. It is a little bit different of a style.
Never accepted money for a review or product endorsement yet.
Yeah, it's got a, I mean, that thing is pretty neat. It's got a little silicone carrier case on there. Make sure thing doesn't get scratched up. Something cool about this one is you notice the little ringage there. That is so you can connect it to your seat post tube and you can ride with it. And this is a rechargeable, both Presta or Schrader, bicycle pump.
I feel it.
Feel it?
Yes.
All right, man. Cool. All right, so guys, check out FLEXTAIL. This is, you're a fan of this guy. I'm a fan of him too. We officially nicknamed him the Stinky Gringo on our Patreon meetup.
He
Who is
nicknamed
it?
himself, I think. That's my boy, old Wes Graves.
That's his boy, old Wes Graves.
We set up till late drinking some
He was
Stinky
the only one-
Gringo
oh, man.
margaritas.
Oh, man. Guys, I'm going to show you first because Wolfman's going to freak out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dude. Look at that.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh, golden ticket, scratch off.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh, no, you didn't, dude.
Whoa.
Is there a note in here?
Man.
Wes Graves, you're too good to me.
Graves.
Merry Christmas, Wolfman and Tick. Glad to hear the rehab on Andrea is going well. Got you guys a couple Christmas gifts that I hope you enjoy. Tick, I told you at the meetup I would get you like mine, so here it is. Dude.
No way.
Guess I was just about to order for Christmas,
Wow.
man.
You know who
I can't
these
wait to
are
look at this.
blended by? Rich Rodriguez.
Oh, okay. Well, hell, then they got to be good.
Yep.
Oh, dude, this is Cobra Tech. Look at that. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to have to figure this out. I don't want to hurt myself. Oh. Bam!
Don't hurt yourself.
Dude, that is sweet.
I don't want to hurt myself.
Wes
You
Graves.
almost got yourself.
Wes Graves, man. Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, thank you.
Can't have too many of those.
Dude, can't have too many of those. Look at that. Man, I might take that on vacation.
No.
So that's nice. He goes, hey, I'll send you one. And he was drinking the Stinky Gringo, so I'm not sure if
He's
it's going to
not gonna
happen.
remember
I was like,
this.
he ain't going to remember this. You did. Thank you, man.
That's what I've been wanting to try for a while. Everyone tells me I'm not going to like it, so I'll find out. This one, our boy Armando Cardenas, a patron.
Armando Cardenas.
That's my last.
And he's a patron.
He is a patron.
He's been a big supporter of the channel.
Always real positive. I got
Super positive.
Someone told me crap that said he's not positive. He's always positive with us.
He's always positive with us. Because he likes us.
I don't know if there's someone else he's not positive with.
I didn't
He's
know.
always positive.
I didn't
with
know
us.
he was a Miami boy. Thank you for your welcoming to the part of the Wolftick Nation. I send some parts as my humble contribution to the Merino bike build.
Oh, okay.
The pink shirt is a purchase we do in the hospitals where I work He works at Nicholas Children's Hospital
Oh, wow.
to support the Breast Cancer Foundation. I hope it fits you well, and you can be spotted from a mile away. Please mount the bottle cage on the bike. It's purple, your favorite color, Jeremiah. All right. John, I send you some, oh, wow.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Some Cubans for your enjoyment. I hope you like them.
No.
I want to visit Arkansas next summer so I can meet the both of you and ride bikes together. Armando, let's see what we got here.
I'm looking forward to this.
Oh, wow. Oh, dude, there's already some stuff in here.
Ooh. Oh.
I know you are a thin grip guy, but try these pairs, please. DD grips, whoa. Those
Dude.
guys are mushy. Armando, I don't know. I'll give them a try, dude. Whoa.
Oh, man.
DD grips.
Dude,
whoa, those are a trip.
Thank you, Armando. I'm excited.
Arvada. Dude, that's a nice seat. Ooh, we've got some tubeless valves. Nice, and they're Schrader tubeless converts. Is that right
that's
or
right.
what?
I'm having to squint.
Nicholas Children's Health System.
I'm not throwing off the white balance.
Dude, that is too cool. Support breast cancer. So that's from the Children's Hospital. Man, I'm going to rock that out. It's a large. I'll fit in it somehow, Armando.
Well, maybe we can shrink it in the washer and dryer.
That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, we should have threw it in the washer a little while ago. Armando, man, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the gifts. You got Wolfman some Cubans over there.
Yes, thank you.
Man,
Dude.
That's awesome, dude. Grips, shirts, supporting some stuff. Thank you so much for being a patron and just sending us some mail, taking the time out of your day to send the mail. We'll get you a physical address so you can send some rum.
Well, I'm looking forward. I'm set up over here.
All right, guys, last piece of mail. It is right here. We're going to have to, let me open up the top part and then we'll put it up on our knee and we'll show this. All right, let's see what we got here. You put that on your knee. Set the seam? Well, no, we'll have to do a pull-out method on the top.
Okay, well, let's...
Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. This is for the Merino build, guys.
Yeah, well, damn.
Holy crap. Look at how beautiful those spokes are.
Oh, wow.
Look at
Just
how
give them the
beautiful
idea,
those spokes
I don't want to get
are.
messed up on transport.
Look at that, guys. Okay, we want to spin this hub. Feel how light that is.
Wow. Wow.
Dude. Spin that hub. Wow. Damn, that's nice. That is a pub hub framed bikes. Oh, framed bikes. That's that fat tire bike that we've got. Chuck U. Pub hub framed bikes. Wow. Dude, what a freaking wheel set.
Him and his wheel sets.
You and your wheel sets, man.
Man.
That is just too damn awesome, Chuck U. Pillar racing spokes. And that's a Mavic EN 827 wheel.
Yeah, get all the info out there to people.
Black, 32 spoke, 27.5. Chuck, you have outdone yourself, man.
I mean, nice.
Wow. Thank you so much for the wheel set. We're finally starting to be able to do some building on that Merino. I think we've got almost everything, but maybe like a handlebar.
We got some stuff. Yeah.
We've definitely got some stuff.
Gotta keep working.
But this right here is going to be the meat and potatoes of that build. We got the fork and everything else.
The meat and potatoes of the build.
Yeah. Man, Chuck U, everybody else, man, our patrons, Armando Cardenas, Wes Graves, Daniel, not Michael, and also FLEXTAIL Pumps. Thank you guys so much for sending us some mail. We'll see how everything goes, man. That was the shout-outs, the mail time, the end of the year finale.
End of the year, caught up with everything, finale, talked about stuff over the year. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully you guys appreciated it. Man, again, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, show your boys some love, become a patron, buy some coffee. We'll be giving you a shout out next year.
Well, let's put all the patrons at the end of the year patrons up on the thing. We have the current patrons right now. We'll put them up right now.
We will do.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll see you on the next episode. Chuck U, man, that's awesome.
Yeah.